Good morning, guys. We was just talking about this property here. I do want every property has a buyer for that property if the price is correct. That makes sense. That's a very simple, basic. So we're going to talk a little bit about a homeowner purchasing a property that they're going to live in, and that they're going to be able to do something maybe later on in the future. So this person, and we're going to use the property that I just used for $367,000 for an investor and how they're going to make money on it. This person now is a little different. This person is buying the property because they're buying a property because it has income coming in and they can live on one side and basically pay a little less in rent. So for this person here, it's like, okay, $1,700 a month. That's income's coming in. The other apartment is going to be for them to live in. And they only had to put 3.5% down. So it's 12,000 and just under $13,000 to purchase the property plus closing costs. So their all-in value is $23,000. Their mortgage, we just did this real quick here, guys. It's not to the dollars. Your loan officer will definitely be able to help you out getting this. This is just a crude calculation, if you will. 367, 3.5% down, 30-year term, 6.5 is usually a better rate than an investor rate. We're using the same numbers except that they have a PMI charge, even though it just got reduced, that PMI charge. So we're just going to ballpark it at a 0.5. So let's say it's $125 extra per month. So they're at $3,013. Okay. So we're going to take those numbers, pop them in here. 3,000. We just we'll round it up. $3,014. They get $1,700. So out of the pocket of that person that's purchasing the property is going to be about $1,300, a little bit more than that, 13, 14, and they will come out of pocket every month to pay that difference. Now, chances are is a cheaper rent, cheaper than paying for rent. I'm using the $1,700. I really believe that the rent that they're going to be able to get to that property is probably going to be a little bit more. And for that person that's purchasing the property, chances are they're paying more anyway. So this is, even more of a savings. Okay. So let's look at that real quick and just think about this. I'm paying less. I got now investment. Somebody's helping me pay for the rent. As time passes, I'm able to depreciate and use the taxes on this property to write it off. The repairs that's done on the property would be split 50-50. And if it's for the investment side, wink, wink, then all of a sudden, that's all a write-off. Okay. So that being said, this is great for that person that's coming in. They're looking at purchasing that property. Now, later on, that person lives there 2-3 years, a year, whatever the case scenario is, and now they say, hey, I'm going to use this and I'm going to rent it out because now I'm going to buy another house. I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to, whatever the case scenario is. So now they rent both of them at $1,700. Now you got to remember, now they're $3,400. Their mortgage payment is $3,000 a month, and they only put in $23,000. Okay, so they're getting a gain of a little over $4,000. But if I'm looking at my return on the money that I invested into the property, I'm close to 20% on my money. Those are really good numbers for somebody that's just starting off, getting their house, living in it, then take it out and switch it over and rent it out. Now, for the money that I put into it, I'm at $23,000. I'm making 20% on that money. You're winning all day long, and all you gotta do is maintain the property, and chances are, since you live there, you're pretty maintaining on there. Now you're a little bit more hands-on than another investor that they're having other people take care of it, but you are on your steps to get this taken care of. And again, you still got the write-offs. And again, you still have somebody else paying off the mortgage, paying it down for you. So inflation is working in your favor. And guess what? At the end of the day, this can be passed down. This can be sold. You can do a 1031 later on in life. Actually, technically, since you lived in it for at least 2 years, You don't even have to do a 1031 because there's a debt forgiveness program. I believe it's 250 and 500 if you're married or single, and capital gains. So talk to your accountant about that. Okay, guys. I hope this helps someone. If you have any questions, you're looking at this property or you're looking at other properties and you need some help, feel free to reach out to me. All right. God bless. Love you. Take care.